I mean, we're in the middle of nowhere in the sense that we're in Pullman, a lot of wheat fields, but we're really not in the middle of nowhere. We're in Washington State, you know, the epicenter of a lot of technological revolution and development. I just found an interest in sort of giving back. I really did everything I wanted to do in terms of the professional sector. I started off my career as a traditional journalist and then moved into the internet space. Did that for several years, and I come from a family of educators, so it was always an interest to me to join academia.
In our case, we have a pretty robust budget. As you can see, it's more by adding it all together.
For myself, I'm a clinical associate professor, so for me that means a professional background, and it means keeping an eye on what's going on in trends and tools and techniques in the workforce. I personally do work professionally in the private sector as well, and that is stuff that I bring into the classroom.
Yeah, that's fine. And what I want to do is probably by early tomorrow either cancel that meeting.
I think the goal is to basically stay relevant and also have students that are taking classes draw a very clear idea of what they're learning and how that relates to their efforts to get employed in the very near term. And so anything that students can do to show actual evidence of relevance and connectedness to what skills employers are looking for, whether it be in public relations, advertising, broadcasting, journalism, any of them, they need to show evidence of that.
Minutes where I actually show you how to create an ad. It's very, very simple actually, and the keyword bidding process. But before I do that, I thought it'd be more useful to start.
I teach a class that deals with social media campaign building. So we have students create an actual website, a digital campaign, and then they look at optimizing it for search engine discovery, and then they look at using platforms like Facebook ads and Google ads to actually advertise their sites to draw traffic and then analyze what happens. And those are things that they actually get hands-on experience with.
We're exposed to this app. So you can actually see to the right of that there's a map.
When I think about the opportunities that are, you know, unexplored so far for us, there's an amazing amount of work still to be done. I mean, the fact that we are in Washington State, Microsoft, Amazon, Real Networks, I mean, on and on and on. Lots of these companies are based here, and I would love to see us deepen our relationships with them and figure out ways to bring them into the fold to the educational experience more. And in terms of digital focus, I think that's an untapped opportunity that I want to see us leverage better. I'm hoping that myself and a lot of my colleagues, those of us that have had professional backgrounds and in many cases continue to work professionally to the degree that we're allowed to, that we bring that into the classroom so that we don't sort of become stale. The last thing I want to do is be in the classroom talking about something that was just 10 years ago. I want to talk about what's going on now.